Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I'm going to be drawing another fruit. You can probably tell from the main photo for the video and the title. So I have a few to choose from. I have some unique colors. These are like Bartlett pears. Like that one. Look at all the brown and the yellows. That's really pretty. This one is even yellower. You can see how white this would have to be, how much page would have to show through for the highlights. That one's really pretty. I have a green. I'm not going to do the green. I have enough green foliage on most of the pages. I have a red. This is a pretty red pear. Right here. Lots of pinks. Some sienna and umbers. It'd be really, really pretty. Walnut brown. This is like a beautiful dark red. We even have some of the green stem here. And then I have one of these guys. And if you're not familiar with these guys, you have to try one. This is an Asian pear. It's all the flavor of a pear in the package and crunch of an apple. And these are delicious. So this one is pretty like solid color. So I'm not going to do him because I think that's kind of boring. And I'm not doing the green. So the question is, I don't think I'm going to do this yellow. So it's a toss-up between these two. Do I want to do a red? I'm kind of leaning towards this guy. I know, the red's so pretty. It reminds me of like the red of the petals of a fuchsia plant. I don't know why. It's so smooth. Like this one has a little bit of texture to it. This one's just smooth. If you're into textures. Or people talking about textures. Okay. So for thumbnails, I could absolutely center a pear and have the title down below. I could asymmetrical this. This one's going to be 100% all colored pencil because the previous one was colored pencil and ink. I did dill. It's a fun herb. And I could totally do sort of a mirror reflection of and have two with a label. However you want to shape them. However you denote in your doodles and sketches. I mean, there could be four. Like if you had a lot of time to dedicate to a page, there could be four, and the label could be inside one of them. It's a thought. I'm going to do one. I have two things to draw today. I'm doing the fruit, and I need to find a leaf somewhere. So, I mean, I could do the whole thing would fit, wouldn't he? Okay, so there would be my pear. And then I decide, I kind of like this. He's so beat up. He's so beat up, but it's so interesting. The imperfections are so interesting. So, color-wise, color choices, I'm going to grab a bunch of things and then probably pare down as I go and create. And some of these will not be necessary. So, I know it's one of those days. How is your drawing October going? Are you drawing every day in October? Are you doing once a week? Are you doing every other day? Could be fun. If you're doing more backgrounds and more like detail and a lot more subject matter, like one a week would be awesome. And then pick your favorite one out of the four you created, and then you could roll it over into Slowvember, which is a drawing challenge in November, and really hone in and perfect it and create something that you could sell if you wanted to, or a print for yourself. Okay. Yes, pears. So I have pulled out, I don't want that one. What have I pulled out? I have pulled out the dark Naples yellow and thinking of a little bit lighter one. Let's do the cadmium yellow just for some of the highlights. I definitely think the raw umber for some of this, and the what are you? Your burnt ochre. So burnt ochre for sure on some of this right here, like up top. Burnt ochre. And then I need a brown. I don't think gray's gonna do it. I just grabbed my Van Dyke brown, but walnut brown would work as well. And if I were drawing the stem here, it would be sepia in the very center. Or if you don't have sepia, just do a layer of your brown with a little layer of black on top. And the stem looks to be the ochre in a darker brown. So, these are the 5 colors I'm going to start with. These are probably the only 5 colors I need. It's so exciting, gonna draw a pear. Okay. I just don't draw enough fruit. That's what it is. That's what this all boils down to. Botanical challenge of fruit. And I've never drawn a pear before. It sounds so weird. Like, how long have you been drawing? Forever. Draw fruit? Never. I think I've done... I'm trying to remember what I did in 2018. For World Watercolor Month in July of 2018, I did some fruit. And I think I gave them eyeballs. I never draw fruit. I was drawing all kinds of subject matter for that one. That one was kind of wild. All right, I think I'm gonna lay down the Naples yellow and build the colors on top. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how I'm gonna do that. Start with the lighter color. And I may not even need this cadmium yellow if I just keep it really, really light in certain areas. My sketchbook, I've been taking it in my pocket and packing it around with me when I draw on Wednesdays. And for some reason, I am getting like leaf and bark and dirt matter in my sketchbook, which, you know, adds to the authenticity of it all. But like, ooh, random textures I didn't see coming. Yeah, there's like dirt in my sketchbook. So everything I'm doing is just leaving a trail. I have a trail of, like, look at my, look at my cup. This is a Faber-Castell like pop-up cup for drawing, and I have all my like plant samples in here. Apparently I'm rooting things at this point, but yeah. There was just some I couldn't bear to part with. They either smelled good or looked good, so I stuck them in the water, and I think some of them are rooting. I think the lamb's ear is rooting, which is funny. Yeah, the redwood just smells good. 10 out of 10 recommend. We, oh, our doggo says hi. In the holiday season, we make natural wreaths with the redwood sprouts that come out from the bottom of the trees, because you don't really keep those with your tree. Those need to be trimmed anyway. And they smell so good. Okay. So. Yep, lots of fun. Layer of yellow. I don't do enough yellow. I really, really don't. Not for all the yellows that come with this. In fact, this is the 36 set. This one, what is this guy? You are bright. Light yellow glaze. I've used this one as a highlighter in books before, just because I was worried the pen was gonna bleed through. And I never use that colored pencil. Like, I know some folks are real big on the neon, and I totally love looking at neon art. I love art that's like super bright and the colors are not realistic to what it's supposed to be. Like, I love that. But I just don't create that way. I appreciate it, but I don't do it. So it's kind of one of those strange things. Yeah. I'm trying to think of all like the art we have hanging in our house, like the art we actually buy. Like, there's art I enjoy looking at, the art I enjoy buying, and then the art I enjoy creating. Those are 3 very different things with not a lot of overlap. So And I apologize for outside noises. I cannot control the traffic. I apologize. For art that we have in our house, maybe I'll include some pictures if you want to see stuff. Yeah, it's more nautical. I mean, we live in the forest, but we're right by the beach, so... And it's art that my husband enjoys too, so I would never hang art where he was like, whoa, what is that? I've tried, because I have some like snarky opinions on some funny ideas for what type of art to hang and where. You can really see in the shadow how much yellow it is. Woo, let me zoom in. Okay, see? Lots of yellow. Yeah, like I always have these ideas, like, you know what would be funny? If we totally bought this piece of art and hung it here. Dude, that would be hilarious. And my husband's like, yeah, yes. I mean, it doesn't speak to us really. And I'm like, no, it'd just be really funny. So yeah, we have some nautical art, some beach scenes, some boat things. I'll throw up a couple. I removed the mirror in our main bathroom, the main bedroom's bathroom, and hung just a really serene beach scene, and the whole thing is just like, the whole bathroom's whites, so our bedroom is really weird blues and marigolds and like purples, and it's a lot of jewel tones with sort of a very strange blue wall that looks green in some shadows. So our bedroom is full of color, but the bathroom is all sort of whites. And I like it. It looks very clean. It's very simple. It's bright and it wakes me up. So I need that kind of assistance when I rise and apparently shine. So yeah, so that's what I did in the main bathroom. No mirror for me. I don't care. Yeah. Okay. The guest bathroom, the hallway bathroom, you would say, has a mirror. And not the main focal point. I mean, there's plants in there and art and all kinds of stuff, but yeah. I'm going in with this color. And look at these nice little dings and nicks. That's going to be visually interesting. And I'm here for it. And this goes up into the stem. The stem's a little wide because I traced around it, so I'm not going to have it be quite so wide as that suggests, but yeah. You can see they're starting to get to that length where it's almost like not hitting. I could totally do my pencil extender. This one's adjustable in my mind if I go the right direction. Okay, yeah, that's more comfortable. Some of these things have seen better days, and some are just, you know, I'm using up, so they start getting to certain lengths and they're just not comfy in the hand anymore. Consider pencil extenders or pencil holders. Those aren't the same things. An extender lets you have the tiniest pencil possible. You see how short the pencil is. This would get lost in here. This is just for holding, so it's super comfortable. I bought it, ooh, I want to say 2017. I bought this pencil holder. I did a Jet Pens order of all these weird teal pens. I just wanted a bunch of teal pens in some of my favorite, like Prussian green type colors. And so I placed, I don't know, it was probably $20. I placed an order and got all these weird teal pens. I think I only have one left, and that's because it's really uncomfortable to hold. It feels like holding a Lego, but I really like the color inside. Yep. I went Jet Pens crazy, and where I lived back in 2017, I would get that order in like 2 days. It was so quick. Oh, the temptation to keep ordering. And I got this pencil extender, or this pencil holder. And I thought, that's kind of cool. It's bright, it's yellow, it's blue, it's all kinds of things. Of course, mine looks kind of grody and beat up. Make it even more comfortable. Okay. Then you can hold the grippy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody has things. I imagine if you're doing huge projects, tons of subject matter, things like that, holding a pencil. Okay, so holding a pencil for like drawing for 3.5 hours. And I'm assuming there's a couple 10-minute breaks in there for health and safety reasons, for your body, for your hands. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable. There's a pen called Le Pen. I'll throw up a picture. They're narrower than the average pencil. They're narrower around, and I had one. I used it up. I had a really pretty light blue one. And that thing, because it was narrower to hold, hurt my hand, like right away. So, no Le Pens for me. And it could just be me and how I choose to use it and the amount of pressure. But like, I can only imagine if you are one of those people that can sit for a longer period of time and do like a 6-hour illustration with the pencil, how much more comfortable that would be with some sort of like grip or holder or something. Like, really think long term. Like, if you're younger, and I'm 44, and you're starting out and you're doing your thing and you're having a great time, really think about what that's going to look like in 10 years, in 20 years, and really take good care of your hands. Like, really, really take good care of your hands. Put the sunblock on your hands, moisturize your hands, do the hand massages, wear the gloves, buy pencil holders and grippies and stuff. Especially if pencil is something that you really enjoy. Because I mean, you can get pencil in watercolor pencils, charcoal pencils, pastel pencils. There's so many different formats. Like, if you work small, like this is A6, if you work small and you like doing fine-tuned details, getting your favorite art supplies in pencil format would make the most amount of sense. Because you can sharpen it, you can get those fine tips, you can really get in there. They travel well, they package well, they're not quite as messy as, say, like a pastel stick or something. So if you prefer the pencil format, think about your hand long-term, hours a day, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and what that's going to look like for you in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And consider, I don't ever want to tell people you should buy this, you should do that, but just really think about different ways you can be kind to your hands, because this is one of those fields where you use your hands a lot. So any way to sort of be gentler with yourself, especially like long term, I recommend it. I recommend it. And I always tend to stop when well, I'd like to say I stop when my hands start hurting really bad, but sometimes I push through till I'm done with the illustration, and that's not the way to do it. So take, stretching body breaks. And yeah, I want to add some of this brown. I really want to work on the top area. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's starting to look like a fruit. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was completely off the page. I apologize for that. I'm trying to keep track of the things as I draw and create. The time, the placement, all this stuff. Oh yeah. Bruises are just more visually interesting. They just are. I don't know why. Okay, so you see he's starting to come together a little bit. I need some more bruises. Yeah, really check out the fruit section. If you are doing botanicals, if you are doing any of the subject matter I've been talking about, really check out the fruit section in some of your grocery stores. Maybe stop by a grocery store you've never been to, especially if it's from a different culture or country. Check out the fruit, check out the colors, check out the shapes. If you want to get better at drawing, you have to practice. All the time. All the time. The more you practice, the better you get. There is no secret ingredient. Now, trying to figure out the will and the want, that's a completely different thing altogether. So, if you're not feeling it, don't push it. And again, be gentle with yourself. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep shading. I'm going to keep drawing. It's a Bartlett pear. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. It's a bit of butter with a piss spout again. Gnarly, baby. Gnarly.